Miss Wanda did not hold back at all, and the moment she started speaking about destiny, the entire situation turned ugly fast. What should have been a simple disagreement between cast members suddenly became personal, emotional, and extremely messy. Viewers watched everything explode in real time, and now everybody online is choosing sides. Some people feel Miss Wanda was only protecting her daughter. Others believe she crossed every line possible and exposed deeper issues that have been building inside this group for years. Either way, one thing is clear. This drama is no longer just about one argument. It has become a war built on old resentment, broken trust, hurt feelings, and years of hidden tension finally boiling over in public. The biggest reason this situation got so much attention is because Miss Wanda came with serious energy. She was not calm, she was not soft, she was angry, and viewers could feel it immediately. The moment she started talking about Destiny's relationships, fans already knew the conversation was about to go left. She brought up Destiny's marriage, her divorce, the men connected to her name, and even her legal and financial problems. People online instantly reacted because it stopped feeling like regular reality TV shade. It started sounding deeply personal. That is when viewers really began debating whether Miss Wanda went too far. A lot of fans noticed one specific thing during the rant. Miss Wanda kept using relationships as proof of success and failure. She kept pushing the idea that Tisha somehow won because she is still married, while Destiny somehow lost because her marriage ended. But many viewers immediately rejected that idea. People online started saying that staying married does not automatically mean somebody is happy. Fans have watched years of rumors, cheating accusations, emotional stress, and tension surrounding Tisha and Marsau's marriage. So when Miss Wanda tried using the marriage as a trophy, many people were not convinced at all. In fact, some viewers argued the exact opposite. They said leaving an unhappy relationship might actually take more strength than staying in one filled with stress and embarrassment. That became a huge conversation online because audiences today do not think the same way they did years ago. Back then, many people believed staying married, no matter what, was the ultimate goal. But now, viewers talk more about peace, respect, emotional safety, and mental health. So when Miss Wanda kept throwing failed relationships in Destiny's face, many fans felt uncomfortable listening to it. At the same time, there were also viewers who understood part of Miss Wanda's frustration. Some people believe Destiny has always moved carefully within the group. Fans started bringing up old situations from previous seasons, where Destiny was accused of floating between friendships, carrying information, and switching alliances depending on who she was closest to at the moment. That conversation immediately came back once Miss Wanda started speaking. Suddenly, people were revisiting old clips, old arguments, and old accusations involving Melody, Martell, Destiny, and the rest of the cast. That is what made this situation even more explosive. The drama did not stay in the present. It reopened years of old wounds. Longtime viewers remembered when Melody hinted that Destiny moved strangely behind the scenes during certain situations. Now Miss Wanda was saying similar things publicly, and fans started connecting dots immediately. Once reality TV audiences start connecting dots, the internet never lets it go. Suddenly, social media was full of people asking whether multiple cast members had been warning viewers about Destiny for years. But then another question appeared right after that. If Tisha and Marsau truly believed Destiny was messy, why become close to her in the first place? That is the question many fans could not stop asking. If someone has a reputation for carrying information and creating confusion, why invite them into your circle? Why trust them with personal conversations? Why build friendships with them at all? That is why many viewers now believe most of these friendships were never fully genuine. People think many of these alliances were based on convenience, strategy, and survival within the group, instead of real loyalty. And honestly, that idea explains why every friendship on this show now feels unstable. Nobody trusts anybody anymore. Every conversation feels tense. Every smile looks forced. Every alliance feels temporary. Viewers can feel the pressure every time the cast sits together because everybody seems to believe somebody else is secretly plotting behind the scenes. That is why even small comments now turn into major fights. There is years of pain sitting underneath every interaction. Another major reason viewers reacted strongly was because Miss Wanda brought Destiny's mother into the conversation. That part made a lot of people uncomfortable very quickly. Fans online started saying that family trauma should never become entertainment. Even viewers who are not strong Destiny supporters admitted that the conversation crossed a line once childhood pain and family struggles entered the discussion. Many people said Destiny cannot control what kind of relationship she had with her mother growing up. They felt those wounds should not be used as weapons during an argument. That moment caused a major shift online because suddenly, people who originally agreed with parts of Miss Wanda's rant started pulling back. They felt the delivery became cruel instead of entertaining. Reality TV fans enjoy drama, but there is always a point where audiences feel things become too personal. Once people believe somebody is intentionally trying to emotionally destroy another person, public opinion can shift very fast, and that is exactly what happened here. Miss Wanda already has a very mixed reputation among viewers. Some people think she is funny, entertaining, and fearless. Others believe she becomes too involved in her daughter's conflicts and sometimes makes situations worse. After this rant, those opinions became even stronger. Fans who already disliked her behavior felt fully validated. Meanwhile, supporters argued she was only defending Tisha after years of public criticism toward her marriage and personal life. One thing viewers definitely noticed was how Miss Wanda accidentally supported Destiny's original point during the argument. That part had social media going crazy. During the rant, Miss Wanda admitted that Marsau does not always defend Tisha publicly the way he should, and fans instantly caught the contradiction. Because Destiny's original criticism during the show was exactly that. She questioned whether Marsau protects Tisha enough when controversy happens. So, instead of completely denying Destiny's point, Miss Wanda accidentally confirmed part of it. That is when viewers started saying the real issue was not about whether Destiny lied. The real issue was embarrassment. Many fans believe Tisha and her family were upset because Destiny said certain things publicly on camera. And honestly, embarrassment has always been one of the biggest triggers in reality television. People can sometimes forgive problems behind closed doors, but humiliation in public is different. Once somebody feels embarrassed in front of viewers, friends, or social media, everything changes. And that is exactly why the relationship between Destiny and Tisha became so toxic over time. At one point, they actually looked close. They filmed together, defended each other, and seemed united during certain conflicts. But somewhere along the way, the trust completely disappeared. Now both sides accuse each other of manipulation, fake friendship, and secret agendas. Fans watching the show can feel how broken everything has become. Another reason audiences stay so emotionally invested in this cast is because every conflict somehow circles back to Melody. No matter what happens, viewers always end up revisiting the original fallout involving Melody and former friendships. Fans constantly compare current betrayals to older betrayals. They bring up who supported who turned on who, and who benefited from certain relationships. Melody's shadow still hangs over almost every major conflict within the group. And Destiny remains connected to those conversations because of how close she once was to Melody. Fans remember when they seemed extremely tight, so when their friendship fell apart, viewers became obsessed with understanding what really happened behind the scenes. Some people believe Melody was deeply betrayed by multiple friends. Others think everybody involved played messy games. But regardless of which side people choose, one thing is obvious. The emotional damage from those old friendships still affects every relationship in the group today. What also makes Destiny such a major topic is that she has become one of the most talked about people on the show. Every argument somehow leads back to her. Every cast member has opinions about her. Bloggers constantly discuss her motives,